Red zone D has been really good, but especially 3-yard line and in, you guys are number 2 in the league in preventing touchdowns so far. What about that situation or this defense makes you guys uniquely good in that particular situation?
We just go into that situation with a bend don't break mentality, takeaways and field goals and takeaways. I'm sure you guys have heard that 1,000 times, but it's something we genuinely go on the field with. If they're going to get anything, we give them the least amount they can get, which is 3. And if we can do a step better, prevent them from getting in the end zone at all. And that's what we were able to do last week. And it's something challenging, but it's something that we have the capability of doing all the time.
Sean talked a lot about pad level being a big thing. And, first of all, from your point of view, how much of that is technique and how much of that is just mentality of, I'm not going to allow you guys to get a 1 yard here when you need it?
Yeah, technique's always important. It obviously, in any situation, can help improve your situation if your technique's better than his. But down the red zone, when you're defending inches, blades of grass, those terms where it's like when you're that close, it's more of a mentality style thing. It's more of a who wants it more mindset. And so I think the guys have proven to have shown that multiple times this year, and it's something that we kind of pride ourselves on now.
What's the environment like getting Vaughn back this week?
It's great. We obviously missed him these past couple weeks, but having him back is always a great addition.
What does his return on the field do for you guys as a pass rushing group?
Vaughn can do some pretty amazing things, and so having him back just levels us up.
You play with so many different versions of players or various players. What's Dawuane add on the field? Like, there's one thing during the week, but when you're out there and you're, watching him or on the field with him, what does he bring?
Smoot brings a whole nother level of energy and physicality to the team. You've seen him do it many times before where he blows up that tight end and makes that tackle behind the line of scrimmage. He's done it, probably once a game almost this season. So he brings some juice and some size and physicality to the edge where some teams can't really deal with that very well.
Does he talk a little bit out there? I saw at the one point where I think it was Gino threw the ball at his head a little bit.
Yeah, he had some jokes. Smoot's a funny guy. He's got some jokes, so he was out there joking with him. But yeah, he brings the energy for sure.
Are you somebody that talks during a game, or do you find that challenging to have that going on and then I gotta get back to the play? Is it a special skill to be able to do that, talk and perform?
Yeah, some guys are definitely into that talking stuff. You don't hear linemen talk too often because they're breathing so heavy. But D linemen sometimes are in the same boat. Me personally, I don't talk that much unless spoken to. But I typically try to keep my mind in the game.
One game with Tua back with them. What did you see from their offense this past Sunday with him returning?
Yeah, having Tua back is great for them. Obviously, they kind of reopen their playbook. They have a lot of timing and things that they work on very well, and he's kind of their key guy where all their timing goes through him. He has the most reps, I'm assuming. But that's really the big thing for me is they do a lot of RPO actions, quick throws, things that depend on timing. And he's kind of their guy for that, so they're getting back into their rhythm.
Is that why you're focusing on the hands up again? I saw the drill work and stuff like that. Is that another focus similar to what you guys were for Gino?
Yeah, I wouldn't say specifically for this, but anytime you have a quarterback that's considered short or, somebody that's not 6'5", as tall as we are, we have the capability to get our hands up and bat down some passes, and that changes the game a lot more than people think.
You guys have had a lot of success against the Dolphins and Tua, over the last, since you've been here. Is there anything you pinpoint to why you guys have had so much success against the Dolphins?
I wouldn't attribute to anything specifically other than just us getting out there, playing physical, and knowing that it's a divisional game and that we better show up to play because they're a talented team.
Thanks, A.J.